What's good, YouTube? It's Nas, and we back with another video. Road to 200 subscribers. We can keep going every day. And actually, I had a scheduled video that I was gonna post today, but I'm gonna end up posting it tomorrow. But I just had to talk about the rookie sensation that we all are hearing about right now in the NBA, and Jared McCain. Since Nick Nurse has given Jared McCain the green light and has made him a starter, and that's probably not gonna. He's probably never gonna sit on the bench for the rest of his career now. This way he was playing right now, and him and Maxey could be a dynamic duo of the future. But in today's video, we're gonna be comparing him to other all-stars and superstars right now at his position, point guard, shooting guard. Their first 15 games of the season, because realize it's only been 15 games, but with these 15 games, Jared McCain is looking like a future superstar, and right now he could be in an all-star ballot, but he's obviously not gonna make the all-star team. But the way he's playing like an all-star in only 15 games. But we're gonna start off with Stephen Curry's first 15 games, because as we all know, Curry ended up to be an all-time great, and his rookie season, they labeled him like he could only shoot the ball, like he wasn't a point guard. But in his first couple games, in his first game, Curry had 14 and 7. His second game, Curry had 12 and 4. Third game, Curry had 7 and 9. His fourth game, Curry had 5 and 3 assists. His sixth game, Curry had 9 and 6. His seventh game, Curry had 8 and 5. And his seventh game, he had 6 and 4. Sorry, I lost count for a second. His ninth game, he didn't really get minutes. And his 10th game, he had 14 and 2. But we're not going to go all the way in depth of his stats, but the way Curry flashed huge potential in his rookie season, and I don't think Curry flashed as near as potential as Jared McCain is flashing right now. Like, Jared McCain is getting to his spots with ease, and that's something Curry had to work on throughout his career. But next, we're going to get into Trae Young's first couple games. But Trae Young was a starter off the jump because the Atlanta Hawks really had no other option to make him a starter. Like, who else was going to start over him? He was the 5th overall pick for a reason, and obviously that ended up working out for him. But in his first couple games, Trae Young averaged not average, we're just going to go by points because it doesn't tell me the average. I'm using StatMuse, by the way. But his first game, he had 14. His second game, he had 20. His third game, he had 35, which rookie Trae Young, I go back to watch his highlights. They was fun to watch. His fourth game, Trae had 17. His fifth game, Trae had 13. His sixth game, Trae had 11. His seventh game, Trae had 24. And his seventh game or eighth game, 14. His ninth game, 24. His 10th game, 18. Now, obviously, we know how Trae ended up being. Him being this undersized guard like Jared. He put in work, and he showed why he was the 5th pick. And I don't know if y'all remember, but in Summer League, Trae Young really struggled, and people were labeling him a bust off Summer League, which is a crazy analogy to say to a rookie guard. And just like they talk about Jared McCain painting his nails, like, just because you paint your nails doesn't mean you're not good at the sport of basketball. And I made a shorts video a couple weeks ago about how Jared McCain went off against the Charlotte Hornets, and that was only really his second time getting minutes, or second time getting burned. And I would have never knew this. He would keep it up for this many games going straight. But the next guard we're gonna do is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Obviously, he was on the Clippers this season, his first season before he was traded to ultimately be the future of the Oklahoma City Thunder. But Shai's first couple games, he put up 11 points, 2 points, 12 points, 9 points, 10 points, 10 points, 5 points, 7 points, 8 points, 6 points. He ended up getting 19 points, and he obviously getting his 16 points the last game we're going to cover. But we know Shea turned out to be okay, even though Shea showed tremendous flashes on the Clippers. He became a starter that season. He helped them in the playoffs that season, going along with Lou Will, Montrezl Harrell, Patrick Beverley starting with next to Shea. And the Clippers obviously regret trading Shea because Shea showed that potential that he can be an all-star guard, but he was a lottery pick for a reason. But now we're going to get into Jared McCain's last couple games. And Jared McCain wasn't a lottery pick for whatever reason. It's like these scouts don't know or watch basketball, but we're going to start off when Jared first started getting burned, but his first time getting real minutes was against the Los Angeles Lakers when he had 18 points. The next game, I made a shorts video. He had 27 points against the Charlotte Hornets. His third game against the New York Knicks, getting minutes, he had 23. The next game against the Cleveland Cavaliers, he had 34. The next game against the Orlando Magic, he had 29. And the next game against the Miami Heat, he had 20. Some light. But the next game against Memphis, he had 20. And then the last game, yesterday's game, he had 30 points. And Jared has been the best player on the Sixers this season. There's no doubt about it. And I seen a quote, Paul George saying Jared McCain can't be the most contributive player right now. And it's crazy that a rookie is better than all of those guys. Jared McCain is better than Paul George right now. There's no doubt about it. But since Jared was named the starter, he's averaging 26 points per game, the most by a starter, or the most by a rookie since Michael Jordan. And we all know how Michael Jordan turned out to be, but I hope Jared could keep this up, because Jared's just such a bright new face for the NBA. Like, his happiness, just, you can't go a day on TikTok without seeing Jared McCain's face. He's always in edits. He's always being talked about, whether it's good or bad, and obviously he's carrying the Philadelphia 76ers right now, so you're going to hear about him even more. But let me know how y'all feel about Jared McCain's emergence, and do y'all think he could keep it up for the rest of this season? Let me know down below.